You know, generational wealth or middle class wealth, it's dying in America. It's dying. I'm sure you've heard about families that have farms, or like, this has been in my generation for like 50 years or 100 years or whatever, right? And like, it's been in my family that long, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it's hard to maintain that, right? It's hard to maintain wealth, even when it's passed down to you. You know, maybe grandma has lived in her house for 100 years, or your parents have been there in their house for, 60 plus years. And you're hoping that one day they pass it down to you and you sell it and buy your own home, or you live in that home, right? But even then, that's becoming almost impossible to maintain that dream, because everything is so expensive. And even if you were to sell that house, it's going for $500,000 on up. Where can you find another house like that in this country? It's getting hard. You basically have to live out in the desert, like live out where you're 50 miles away from the most small midtown or major city, if you can find that. And even then, it may be a struggle because taxes are so high on property. I have a family member that lives like outside of two major cities, close to another small midtown, and I think he has maybe like right under 2 acres, maybe an acre and a half. And he said his taxes would be $12,000 a year, but because he's full military disabled, has full disability, he pays no property tax. And luckily for them, that is the case, because even with him working, getting his military check disability at 100%, he's picked up another job. His wife, who's never worked, is now working as a teacher, and she even like, I don't want to go back. There's no way they can make it. I mean, they have a beautiful house, brand new, everything's nice. I mean, he's been spending bukus of money for like a patio and concrete deck, and I mean, you name it, he put a pool in, and there's no way he could sustain that long term and pay $12,000 every year, like in taxes. Like, are you kidding me? And the other thing is, this is becoming foreign America. There are so many foreigners in this country, and I know this country was built on foreigners, so hear me out. But back then, when your generations of families came over, if you're second, third, fourth generation, they came over with the mindset that they wanted to be an American. They wanted to become Americanized. They wanted to be part of this country. They were proud to be an American, right? You don't get that sense anymore. I brought this up in some lives on different platforms, and it's the same. The people that do lives now on different platforms, it's the same thing with them. Their mindset is one-sided, one track, right? This party is the party that knows it all. This is the dominant party. This is the party that's for humanity, etc., right? But really, you can't have a balance without having two sides, right? There has to be a balance. If only Coke existed, there'd be no competition. There would be no choice, right? And they're not the greatest choices, right? Left or right. You want the orange man, or do you want the old timer man? You just can't get it all. You can't win in the sense that you're going to get everything you want out of that candidate, because even then they don't fulfill their promises, right? But this country's becoming foreign America, and it's like it's becoming unrecognizable as time goes on, as the years go on, because there's so many foreigners that come here that do not have the mindset to become Americanized. And I brought this up, and I meant to say it earlier, I brought this up in some lives, and it's the same answer. It's, people don't, people come from different backgrounds. People want to keep their thing about them, right? If they come from Africa, South America, European, if they're European, if they come from the Middle East, they want to keep that mentality. And it's like, I get it. Keep your religion, right? Keep your face covered. Keep your Buddha mindset, whatever, right? But on the flip side of that, be proud to be here. Be an American, right? Fly the flag. I mean, what is wrong with that? You came to this country for a better life. You came here to better yourself, to live, to have rights that you did not have in your other country. Why would you want to make it like over there? Why would you want to make America like the country you came from that you strive to get away from? Why would you want to say, hey, let's fly our country's flag that I came from, because that country sucks, but I'm here now, so let's fly that flag here. Let's not become Americanized. Let's make it like the place we left. We get the same thing from Californian people. No offense. Californians come here to Texas and they want to make it like California, right? They want to make it, they want to have that same political mindset that we want to change it to blue. We want to make it like it was in California. Well, then stay in California. Don't come here, right? But they come here for a better life. The economics better, the housing's better. I mean, just there's tons of things that are better here than in California. There are things in California that are better than Texas. I get it. But if you come here with the mindset that you want to become Texanized, right? If you come from another country, you want to come to America, become Americanized, right? It's okay to say, hey, I want to follow the American dream, the American laws, fly the American flag. I am a Brazilian, I am African, I am, Middle Eastern, whatever. Keep that. You want to cover your head up, keep that. But embrace the culture here, man. Like, and in our history, we have never seen a mass migration of Americans to other countries, but it is happening slowly because of people that move to Mexico. Even the Mexican people are getting tired of Americans going over there. It's starting to rub them the wrong way. They're getting to the point where they don't want them there living there. Come to visit, right? Come to visit. Come enjoy our country. Spend money here for the economic growth. But they're starting to get on their nerves, right? Americans that move over there for a better life, cheaper life, a more luxurious life because they can live off their money here. Mexico's prices are going up too, and that's causing an inflation on those people. They're starting to get pissed off the fact. So they're getting a taste now of what we're going through here in America. When we have so many people move here, housing has gone up, products have gone up. There's just too many people here. And yes, there's still a lot of land, but there was not the volume of people here like it was when I grew up. And yeah, it's becoming less of the America that I remember, and I'm sure that you remember. And slowly, little by little, we're losing that. We're losing that value of what America stood for. Because we have people that come here that have no desire to become Americanized. They have no desire to fit the American dream. So it is dying, guys. It is dying. So anyway, adios. Right out.